taking shots at the enemy. I'm gonna make it to the top, leave a legacy. If I got something to say, you better let me speak. Turn it up a new degree, do ain't seen anything. I pop off with the new rock, electro.
Hey guys, I'm Ryder Sigety and welcome to the Mohawk JDay 2022. Watch as things go from bad to worse. Here you see I get a bad start and things are just not going well for me. And they seem to get worse and worse. As you'll see, I even cased some jumps really bad too. Right here, on like the third turn, I get passed by 4 people just because of that little mistake. 1, 2, and then you'll see right here, 3, 4. But I do get around most of them pretty soon, which is good.
What place were you in before you hit that guy?
I was in 8th. I was in 8th, and then I moved into 12th, but now I'm back in 9th. So also, guys, if you didn't know, the person talking was my dad. Oh, right here. I almost got hit into a tree by that's Van Gosselin, and he is in contention for the championship. Although my dad and I were just, or me, this is like, I've only done a couple of races in the JDay Series, so I'm not going for the championship. So he was just, Van was on a mission to get to the front to make sure that he could secure his championship that he's been battling with Ryan Amancio.
Yeah, he got an even worse start than you. That's pretty unusual.
Yeah. So I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's really slippery, especially in like the grass, because there's so much like dew in the morning. It's only 9 o'clock in the morning, and it's pretty cold, so like nothing's dry. It's all really wet, and like you see, I almost slide out in this corner. It definitely makes for some intense racing.
And how cold was it? Do you remember?
I do not. Oh, right here. Camden Kraus and Van go to the left. Colton goes in the middle and he lets me go. You see, I give him a thumbs up. And then, so I made my way into 8th, I think. So back to what we were saying. What was the weather?
It was in the low 40s. It was pretty cold. Out of prep here, wearing heat pads and several layers.
Yeah, it was definitely pretty chilly this morning, but it wasn't as bad as the Borough GNCC. I don't know if you guys have watched that video, but you need to check it out. It was so cold, and like my hands were freezing on the starting line. Like you could see the frost all over.
I think you mean the buckwheat, but yeah.
Oh yeah, buckwheat GNCC. Right here, I try to get around number 81 before we get into the woods, but I end up having to make a sketchy pass on that bridge because I didn't get around him. And that bridge was, I mean, it looks nice and traction, like it has a lot of traction. I mean, it has chicken wire on it, which I don't know if some of you know, but it adds like a lot of traction to bridges. So you would think that you'd hook up on it, but I know two kids came with us and both of them fell off the bridge. Like, it's definitely not a lot of traction, especially when it's wet like this in the morning.
This leafy section looks pretty sketchy too.
Yeah, this is also really slippery. And ahead of me is Oliver Cordes, and he's in 6th place, I'm in 7th. So I'm working my way up to the pack slowly but surely.
And then after this section, we come to what every JDay has, which is an extreme section.
Yeah.
And that's a pretty gnarly section. They always keep those logs about 20 feet apart, and I'd say maybe the top 5 or 6 in each race are the people who are clearing it. Everyone else is just log, one at a time.
And if you guys didn't notice, I just passed Oliver, so I'm now in 6th and on the hunt for 5th. This is the Endurocross section. I do the first jump. I heard that one person actually tripled from this log all the way to the end, which is crazy.
Well, no one did that in the minis, I can tell you that.
Yeah, no kids did that.
So right here, you missed it. Oh, nice wipe with the camera. They have a split where if you can go left or right, and it's about 15 seconds on each side. So you could lose your competitor and then come back and meet up with them again.
Yeah, it's a pretty interesting section. It was very like stressful section. You're like, am I gonna come up before him, after him? Because you didn't know.
So if you stick around to the end of the video, you'll see Ryder hit some of those logs where he doesn't clear them.
And right here, the person in front of me, Landon, he goes down, and I go down and just listen.
Oh, hi, nice to meet you. You play Fortnite? I play Fortnite too.
Yep, okay. So Landon fell in front of me, and I'm like, all right, this is my chance. I'm gonna make a pass. So I try to make the pass, and I come right in the same line he does. I don't know why, and I knew not to take that line too, but it ended up not working. As you can see, I fell right in front of him, or right behind him, and I said hi. But now I'm just like trying to catch back up to him so we can finish our conversation that we started.
Yeah, so what I was saying, later you'll see in the extreme section, Ryder goes front wheel first right into the log. It's very scary.
Yeah, it was definitely one of the more scary things that's happened to me at a JDay, but yeah.
And if you aren't subscribed to these videos, if you could please choose that little red thumb up on the corner, or not thumb up, what is it, just a subscribe, and make a comment, that would be great. We'd love to hear what you think. And if you come up to us at the races and tell us you watch our videos and you're smaller than Ryder, we'll be able to give you some of his old clothing, maybe if you want, or some hats if you're not small.
Yeah. So the way that the JDays work is they usually do a really small course, and
Like how small? Like what's the average lap time?
The lap time like 5 minutes. Really small for a hair scramble, but I just want to pause that, guys, because I'm not sure, but I'm almost positive I passed Landon right around here.
And then what place will that put you?
That will put me into 5th place, which I think is how I finish off the moto in 5th.
And that was the split, by the way. So you'll see some riders soon on the left come right out to the course, and it's an even split versus the extreme section. Sometimes they have a split where it's longer to go.
Yeah, but you see, Hamlin went to the left, and I went to the right, and I ended up making the pass.
So this is about the end of the moto, or no?
Yeah, it's about to end. I just waited to end the clip until I passed the Kawasaki.
Yep.
And you can see here at the end, I finished in 5th. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but that kid like went to the right instead of like ending the race, which is kind of weird. But this moto, we do start off a little better, which definitely helps us out. But you'll see how it goes, especially after that really insane case, like front wheel case in the endurance section, or the extreme section.
Man, you guys look like you're going so fast through those trees. It's scary just watching, as a parent anyway.
Yeah, it was fun. I mean, I loved battling with, or like riding with these people, because like they push you like really fast.
Yeah, well, they are the 2 front rows at GNCC kids, and they're both top finishers, if not first place finishers, so they're really good.
Yeah, probably the fastest kids on the East Coast, if not the country.
Yeah, and you're the 3rd row GNCC, so it's like you don't really get to ride with them too much.
No, not usually. But I think I will next year, right? I'll get to ride with Ryan.
Yep.
So even though this course was pretty wide, there wasn't many passing areas because there was really one good line. So you had to kind of wait for someone to make a mistake to get around them, which is how I passed most people.
Yeah, I mean, there is some opportunity, but not as much as in some of the other JDays where there's just so many spider lines through the woods, right? Quite a few.
Oh, I bottomed out my suspension here. I jumped down the hill, and I landed like right in the braking bump, but I was fine.
So this is Moto 2, so a lot of people probably did what you did and created a lot more bumps.
Yeah.
Now, what was the difference between the first moto and the second moto?
The first moto was very leaf covered and slippery, and the second moto was very it wasn't leaf covered, but it had a lot of ruts in it. Like, look at how much my bike is like bouncing around here from all the braking bumps and ruts and roots that have been exposed from the other people racing on the track.
So one good thing about these short laps is that you do get to see your rider quite a bit, like 6 to 12 times a race in a 30-minute race. You can, go ahead.
Right here was that bridge again. I just wanted to say that a couple of people fell on.
Oh yeah, bridges are scary.
So I don't know if you guys know or not, but I was able to wrap up my GNCC title last week, my championship. So it's definitely been a stressful year though. So you guys should watch all the videos because some of them I win, some of them I lose, some of them I get 4th. I mean, it's been up and downs all year. But we also have some national enduro videos, the JDays like we have here, and I think even a couple motocross videos. So just whatever you guys are into, we'll probably have it on the channel eventually. Cause we'll probably.
Oh wait, what is this? Where you case it?
No, this is not it.
Oh boy, that is scary for sure.
Yeah.
So back to your channel.
I mean, that's really it, guys. Just make sure that you subscribe so that you can see all the different videos we'll be posting. Okay. I also wanted to congratulate my friend Jinx Fustini because he got his first overall win, which was really great. And I got 5th overall, which is, it's alright. So here was, Kyle was right behind me, so I took the inside. I wasn't able to make that jump. And then I didn't commit here, and that happened. I completely nose cased into the second log that I was supposed to jump into. And I'm lucky I didn't go down. It was definitely a big mistake on my part. And I kind of made another mistake here. I thought that Kyle was gonna get around me, so I went to the right, because I thought if he was going to the left and he would get around me, I could go to the right and maybe still get around him. But as you can see, guys, he did end up passing me, and I did keep with him for a while, but I make a couple mistakes and start to catch back up, but I don't catch up fully. I also just wanted to give a big shout out to Factory Connection because they spent a full day with some of their top technicians testing with me, and I feel like that's definitely one of the reasons that I didn't get hurt or fall off the bike when I nosedived into that log, which really could have saved the day and helped a lot.
Yeah, I mean, you could easily flip over the bars, break your wrist. That was pretty good that you were able to pull that one off. So this is Kyle, right? He's in front of you now. You were in front of him for most of the race, but now it's on the last lap.
Yeah, and the laps are really short too, so I don't have much time to get in front of him. Up here, this is kind of where Kyle loses me. I come into the corner and I'm not really sure what happened, but I fell down and he gapped me. I end up making up enough time where I get to like see him, but it's not enough, and I end up finishing the day in 5th where I am now. But lastly, I just want to thank you guys so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and like the video, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.